Hey everybody. I think we were camping when it was going to freeze. I think Kelly did some videos on that. We drained everything, flushed everything. I was worried about the hot water heater when we went out this weekend. Hot water heater was fine. The one thing I didn't think about was the toilet valve. I guess there's still some water in the toilet valve even though you've flushed it and flushed it. At least all the water pressure, somehow water was still in there. So the valve broke. It was leaking. So we spent 3 days with a leaky toilet. But this is the valve. Real simple little thing. Doesn't cost very much. Oh, and I might mention we have a Dometic 300 toilet. So it's an RV marine toilet. Dometic 300 is what the model is, because some of these valves are specific to that model. So there's a couple screws in here to hold it on. The inlet, water inlet, is so close to the back of the toilet. A lot of people are able just to change this out real quick. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to pull the toilet out to change out the valve. So anyway, Kelly's going to show you the location. You'll see where the water inlet is. And then once I take the toilet out, we'll be back. And here's Kelly is holding the camera right down there where that valve is in the inlet water line. You can see there's no room to change the valve because I have to get that valve out and there's no room to pull it out. So 7/16 inch wrench to get the nuts off the toilets, of course, screwed down or bolted down to the floor. And then I'll have to undo the water. Shouldn't be any water leaking because I don't have any water. And I have some in the tank for us to test it, but it's not on. And when I get the toilet out, we'll be back.
And this is off topic, but I just wanted to show you, if you ever travel with, teenage kids, or I guess it doesn't really matter the age, if they're young adults or whatever, and you just want to give them some of their own privacy, because it's hard to find a lot of privacy on a camper. But, so we've got these awesome bunk beds. We kind of use the top one for storage, and then when my daughter travels, she sleeps down here. But we just put this really cool curtain here. Let me back up. To just kind of give her a little bit of privacy. That makes, since she doesn't have an official room, it's just like some bunk beds off to the side. This way she can change clothes, because it's impossible to change clothes in the bathroom. You saw how tiny it was. But anyway, just something to consider. Something as simple as a little shower curtain or something to give your children some privacy. While Corey's doing whatever he's doing over there, I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of being able to clean the back of the toilet from my living room. Because you saw how small that bathroom was. It's impossible to get back here. Yep.
Alright guys, so this valve has one screw holding it in. So I need to get this off. And then there's some tabs. There's two tabs. There's a tab down here. Okay, and a tab up here. Push it on the tabs. Oh, this bottom one snapped it back in on me. Okay, hold that one.
You need my help?
Yeah, that's fine.
I got one free hand.
There you go. Pull those two out. And this is what was leaking all weekend long. So, as you can see, the new valve comes with a hose clamp, because these are compression fitted on. So, what I'm going to do here with a pair of dikes is I'm going to cut this one off. You should be able to do it without damaging the hose. Yeah, see, it's already loose. So
Oh, Nelly.
the
Was
water.
that dirty water or clean
No,
water?
that's clean water. So then you can put this back, you can put the hose clamp on, put it all back together.
So, okay, when we went on our
another.
most recent camping trip after the freeze, when was it you noticed that the water was leaking? Was it leaking before we set up at our next campsite, or was it leaking?
No, I didn't know it was leaking until we got there.
Oh,
We turned the
okay.
water on, and the next thing we know, there's water in the bathroom.
And there's nothing that we could have done differently to prevent this from happening? Like, you said you drained everything.
Yeah, I don't know how I could drain this. I mean, maybe just flush it a few more times. Maybe we got the water out, but
I don't
we'd
know.
already
I
drained
think it was
everything.
probably unavoidable.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, they're not built to sustain them. Now, if we were staying in it during a freeze, then it wouldn't have been a problem because the inside of the camper would have been warm. So
Oh, that's true.
anyway, I got this bag on. I'm gonna put the toilet back in, and then we'll come back for a flush test.
Awesome.
All right, so you see how tight a fit it is, right? So that's why I got to take the toilet out. Also, even though I thought I drained everything, when I took the water inlet off of the valve, about maybe 8 ounces of water did shoot out. So I guess next time we're gonna try to winterize, I'm just gonna have to hold down the foot flush for 20-30 seconds to make sure it's clear. That probably would have fixed it, but you never know.
You learn as you
Learn as
go, right?
Yep. As you can see, I've got to put the seal ring around it still, or again. Now, I can't see both these screws. I only can see one of them. So I'm hoping the other one lines up on its own. If I get lucky.
I've never felt so close to you as I do now. I'm literally sitting on his shoulders trying to get this shot. I don't even know, honestly, if I'm filming the toilet or not.
And that's it.
Alright.
Hook it all up, screw it down tight, and then we'll turn the water on and give it a test. Alright everybody, I know the previous video just ended, but this is a couple weeks later. We're putting this toilet in. The valve wasn't the issue. The toilet had a crack. Dometic would have warranted
No
it.
pun, right?
Yeah, no pun. Dometic would have warranted it, but I'd had to take it to a service center and do all that, and I just didn't want to do that. So I upgraded, and we bought a porcelain toilet.
Porcelain toilet.
So
Yay.
that's a couple things people do, like usually when they buy a new RV, especially if they had RVs before. They'll change out the mattress and they'll change out the plastic toilet to a ceramic. So that's what we did.
Awesome.
And then this one also has, you know, the slow close lids like
Yes.
like toilets do have at home now. So you know, we're stepping up in the world in our little trailer.
Love
so
it.
I got it. Let me take. So
Go for it.
So what I got to do right here is, it's just like your sewer at home. You know, you got your drain there, and you have your bolts that come up through, and then you set your toilet on that, and there's a seal under there. Hook your water up and screw it down, and we'll show you finished when we're done. Thanks. All right, everybody. You can see toilet's installed. It's in, secure. I don't have the water on. I'm confident I'm not gonna have any problems with that much to these. So still a foot flush. And I think it's a little bit taller. I didn't really notice. I thought it was supposed to be the same size, but it seems to be a little bit taller, a little more comfortable, a little more feel of home. All right, hope you enjoyed this, and you know, if you ever need to change a valve or a toilet, you know how now. You can do it.